Heritage Fund from the National Lottery generously funded a series of activities to take place all across 2020 and 2021 to celebrate our 150 years of heritage. The work was designed to focus across 4 main themes and objectives. The key objectives of our celebrations were mainly to open up our heritage to a wider audience and make some of our archive more accessible to the people we support. We also wanted to support people to learn new skills and to better their mental health. We began our celebrations back in September 2019 by beginning work on our digital timeline. We employed a creative agency called Creative Concern who worked with us over a number of months to delve deep into our archive and pull out lots of really informative and reflective information from our collection. This has then gone on to be displayed on our website in a digital timeline format where the people we support and members of the local community can look through our history all across the last 150 years in a really interactive format. The timeline was designed to be an accessible tool for people to explore our history, and already we've had thousands of people accessing the website. Since its launch in February 2020, the page has had over 2,000 visitors. Thankfully, the lottery were able to support us through the COVID pandemic and enabled us to extend our grant-funded projects into 2021 and 2022. This extension allows students from our Ashcroft College to create a short film which has been added to our digital timeline, which reflects on their experience of COVID-19. In August 2020, we had originally intended to host a Care Leavers reunion, where we would have been inviting the people previously supported by the Together Trust to attend a gathering and share their experiences. However, of course, due to the pandemic, this wasn't possible, so the Heritage Lottery Fund supported us to adapt this activity into a film. The film we were able to capture featured 3 of our care leavers and highlighted their experiences in care with us, as well as the importance of record keeping for the future of our archive. Jalivia, Terry and Aaron's stories were all really powerful, and collectively they were seen by nearly 40,000 people through coverage on our website and through the BBC.
I never even knew that I could see a file. It's only when I got in touch with Liz. I was 70 when this happened. The story that the family was telling me about the children's home and everything was actually not true. That changed when I found my file, and it was a big shock to me.
It's the history. If you don't know where you're coming from, you can't really know where you're going. And the thing that I'm really proud of is the fact that you've got that archive and that you haven't kind of just gone with convention and destroyed records and let them go. You've actually kept them from the start. So to have like 150 years of records, for me, is just exceptional.
Their stories were also fed into a letter to The Guardian, which was viewed by nearly 129,000 people. A key aim of the grant was to inform the public about our heritage in an accessible way, and one really successful way we did that was through our Oral Histories project. Through the grant funding that we received, we were able to recruit volunteers who received training in oral history delivery, and these volunteers went on to interview our care leavers and capture their experiences through oral history recordings. Allowing volunteers the opportunity to learn new skills was another key objective of our grant-funded work, and this project highlights the importance of that. Our group of volunteers went on to plan, deliver and transcribe a series of really powerful interviews with our care leavers. Our Education Resource Pack focuses on the history of the Together Trust and looks at the lives of children in Victorian Britain. The pack highlights the experiences of 2 children in particular and follows them through a series of case studies. Pupils who use the pack can develop wide-ranging transferable skills such as analysing evidence and understanding different communication tools. A A further part of our grant-funded activity involved unveiling a plaque which commemorated our 150th anniversary. In July 2021, we were able to unveil this plaque in Manchester City Centre in our original building on Quay Street. Our lottery-funded exhibition at Manchester Central Library is a celebration of the whole project. Our aim is to tell the story of how social welfare has changed over the last 150 years. Our hope is that this will uncover our heritage to a new, diverse group of people who might have no prior knowledge of the Together Trust.
We've really had to change our plans. Because of the pandemic, we weren't able to do the whole range of events that we wanted to, that would have opened up the public to join us at special events where we could have shared the archive. Instead, what we did was use some of the grants. We repurposed the grant with the lottery's permission and developed a range of digital resources, such as the digital timeline and other resources, so that people were able to access the same information, but they could do it through lockdown and now on our website to learn more about the range of services that we have. The other things we were able to do, we were able to unveil a heritage plaque on the site we were first founded, and of course at the event tonight, including the archive exhibition at Central Library and a special event to celebrate our 150th here. I think they've been really flexible and patient with us. Like many grant beneficiaries, we weren't able to deliver everything in our original plan because of COVID. They've been really understanding, very supportive, and we're so pleased that they're here tonight too.
It's been fantastic. It's given us an absolute opportunity to celebrate the journey of 150 years. When you get these moments in time, it's really important to stop, take stock, breathe, and look back at how far you've come. And in doing so, you can appreciate the journey that other people have been on, which gives you incentive, motivation, inspiration to keep going and doing things in the future. So the grant itself has meant that we've been able to work through our archives and to bring together all sorts of resource to help people understand who we are, how long we've been here in the Northwest, and how we're part of Manchester's history as well. So without that funding, we'd have a lovely story, but not the opportunity to tell it to people.